Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Old Man TV. Thank you for tuning in. And we have been playing Outer Worlds 2, and we are going to just skip right into it. Right after we talk to this Moon Man.
Would make a bomb with a Zeranium
That guy, yeah.
payload. That's
Creepy, right?
madness.
Alright.
Craft's raring to go. Recharge the mayhem. I welcome it. Medical pack out. Why? Who needs to die?
You there. You must leave. Is that a cultist with you?
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. You'd know it. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander? Good point. We'll kill him after we get the information.
I have nothing to say to the likes of you except if you attempt to interrupt my work, you will no doubt meet the same end as your fellows. Leave, and you may yet live.
This guy is hilarious. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes how much more worried he should have been about me and all the other nonsense around here. That's a Glorious Dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this. Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. Dead is dead, but if we fail to act, and the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in
Show yourself.
Liquidator! Commander, you're bleeding! Not seeing a shot! Looks like a unfriendly company.
Closing in. Third in position. Straight at them.
Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar.
Fellow ascendants, it is not hyperbole to state we live in perilous times for scientism. Spatial anomalies, incursive corporatis, our divisive division from not an ideal.
Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage.
Why don't you unlock the door and come out, Sprat? Nobody.
Sharp enough. Not bad, nearby.
We killed them all.
All the blood, you know.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range. Survived is something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order. Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional presence of these cultists. They are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding fear for my life has made it difficult to think scientifically. Because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
Nice serene.
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. Path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been... That is over. Please. I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the Order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth. The time for talk ends forever!
Alright, let's see what we can upgrade here. Definitely speech. And, you know what, since we're going to have these guys with us, I think, another one in lockpicking might not be so bad. Might supply that. And let's go to perks, we get one. Alright, brand enthusiast. Oh, that's pretty nice. Engineering +1. Point blank artist +1. Serendipitous slayer. That's not bad. Trick shot. Intimidator. Which is, oh, that's deep drums. Okay, it's not bad. Alright, let's go with Intimidator. Yep, apply it. There we go. Alright. There you guys are. see where this goes.
My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
The Order didn't foresee this hostile takeover, huh? Suppose we ought to head to the monastery and send this wily idiot packing.
I completely agree. We should. Yep, and we're going to. What is in here? Okay, well. Oh, wait, there it is right there. What's that? Let's see. I don't think so. That's a 5% chance of me getting shot constantly. I don't like it. I don't know. My next playthrough of this game, I might experiment with stuff like that a little bit.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. I like the cut of your jib, Commander. Extinguishing the life of Hierarch Ziegler is definitely our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
I like it. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. No. There, move out of the way. Okay. So where is that guy? Trail of a traitor. This is where we were. And we just go back. Go back the way we came. Okay. another high security lockbox. Okay, where on the map is this guy? Is he down here? Oh, he is. Right there. What is this? We'll go to that one first. Alright, nothing up there. Alright, let's keep on moving, see what we can find out into the world. We're going to go over here and do this little side mission and try to get that taken care of. Man, I am really enjoying this game. This is a one of the it is definitely in line with the last one, which I really like. It's like they took everything from the last one that made it great, stuck it back in here, made it better, and then took all the flaws and made, and covered them up. It's still got a few things, but it's not bad. You know what, let's look at our... Plasma caster armor. It's medium armor. You know what? It's not necessarily a bad thing. Nah. Dragoon armor. Alright, you know what? I think we're going to keep this one right here. If nothing else, I mean, I like the look of it.
Came at us from the scrappers' side? You must be more than a mite brave, or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their hand. Be wary. Scrappers can attack at any time. They got Lemmy and Bergens, but they ain't gonna get me.
Graf, back in business.
Oh shit.
We gotta talk about all the killing you've done. Specifically of my old co-workers. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should. Yeah, reckon I do. Just don't put me in this spot again, Commander. I like what we got going. Be a right shame to end up on one another's blacklist.
Whatever it was.
Be wary. Scrappers can attack at any time. They got Lemmy and Bergens, but they ain't gonna get me.
Alright, let's go up here and see what they got.
These survivors are patching themselves up.
Great lower manager.
Got to admire the naive optimism in the face of certain annihilation.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can...
We can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the time to fill it out. Go hustle somewhere else. Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what? Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what, by law, do you think I can do about it? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity, trustworthiness, and a goodly dose of class. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning.
My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, There's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message. Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Okay. Alright, let's head over here and see what we can help this Mythosaur do.
Stay in line or I'll knock you to the bottom of the org chart.
Choppy. Hey, Pinchy. Kindly take a couple steps back, friend. This time with my precious Mantisaurs is sacred.
Okay.
So what's the story with you exactly? Do you stand for anything? Believe in anything beyond worshipping the rifts and stabbing things?
I do not worship the rifts, but you already know that, don't you? You are just trying to goad me. That's fine. I welcome your hostility. Enjoy it, in fact.
I'll speak plainly. Something's deeply wrong with you. If the commander wants you here, fine, I'll let it be. But I've got my eye on you.
If you really want to fight me, all you have to do is ask. I'll be happy to sharpen my blades on your bones. I even promised to try not to kill you. Rare to see a place like this relatively untouched by the war.
Alright, let's see what we can do with this Mantisaur. And then the other one. Ah.
Sorry, time is bits, bits is time. Or R, that is.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
What is this, some sort of zoo?
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me? Power struggle. Here? Well, that's news to me. Nobody has dared to challenge Wojciech's steel-pincered leadership. Oh, but I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most representative at Fort Endurance. Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here.
This game is silly. I love it.
There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question. My experimental Mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander. It's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
You may have heard stranger stories, but never one quite so full of spratdom.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, Designer. Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
We need you to infiltrate the mutated mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts. Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, And not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose. I'll have to... Oh, fine. Fine. If scientific discovery and the betterment of future products isn't enough for you, I'll pad your coffers a little something extra. Just, please, bring me the mutated pupa.
Personally, I'd much prefer leaving the pupa where it is and not giving into delusion. Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are. He don't strike me as a liar. Incompetent, though? I'll say this. If he's got insubordination brewing, he's well and truly screwed. At least we already know what needs doing at Opportunity to help get survivors back on their feet. Let's not lose sight of that in all of this. We should move on, unless you got something for me? I know we couldn't do much to avoid it, but I wish we didn't have to kill Victor. He seemed a gentle sort. Reckon that's what happens when you fall in with the wrong crowd. Fine by me.
Okay.
Hey,
what
hey, stranger! You're one of those... I can't remember what, but I need help, and here you folks will do good deeds for free. Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch. No, at least not so far as I know. But even if so, it'd be a peculiar way of punishing me. An executive could just transfer my contract. No need for all this trouble. They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want me locked in here until they pen me in the sewers. I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain. And honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it. I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now. We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here. It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But we ate Sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew. Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly. Over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere. No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy. He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
I've had more than enough of your bloodthirsty talk. Can you not? For a little while at least? It's damned repugnant.
Seriously? I'd have thought it would be something you would understand, considering your penchant for murdering creatures and affixing them upon your person.
That's not... Hey, I'm not doing this for sport. I'd die if my graft hadn't been fixed.
Well, I would die of boredom if I couldn't daydream of viscera and my foe's impending deaths.
Have a profitable day.
Liquidate us! Some battlefield medicine.
Either restore my life or avenge my death. If I don't think I'm Mike Arsenal, Commander.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Armed and ready. Graft's back in business.
Not possible. No target to gut.
Looks like a fight.
Oh, you're gonna regret trading blows with me.
Huh?
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
I was hoping there was going to be like a little doctor thing over here, but it is not. So, onward to this. There we go. All right, moving right along.
Look alive, Commander. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Nothing to hit.
All right, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Huh. about time for me to get some more bullets. Speedy Heavy Marksman Rifle. Huh. Let's give that a shot. Oh shit.
Armed and ready. You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Ah. No. I think I'm gonna go back to my... Yeah, more better.
Medkit
like
coming
it.
your way. I used to ask for help, but help?
Try and keep your guts on the inside, Commander. Let's let this try.
Okay. Let's say these things are like everywhere. Alright. I already got all this stuff. And we are trying to get that way, so... Alright. Be right back, guys. I gotta go use the bathroom. Hold on one second. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's keep moving forward to get a poopa or something like that.
Recharge for mayhem!
Either restore my life or avenge my death! I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Body found.
Back in business.
go.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Might sting. A lot. All on the wrist.
Well, I certainly don't think there should be a health thing anywhere around, but that's okay. That's okay. No. What is this?
We need to get back to the N-ray range so I can use the communicator there. Ziegler is in dire need of an introduction to my disemboweling knife.
No. Go ahead and save a little bit. Ah, damn. No, we're not going to do that. What we are going to do, let's see what time it is. What we are going to do is we got a fast travel site. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go over here, see if we can find something at the vending machine that'll help us out, get us some health. Okay. Got one.
Day 206. Morale? Matriarch's Merciful Medicine. That's what we need.
Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning Trimiculus. Peaceful silence.
Oh, I can't steal that. Not when they're looking at me.
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help? I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort. Right as rain. Now, will there be anything else? As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out. Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Good. Now, does he have a... Damn it, we can only use one at a time, I guess. So... That being said...
the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large immune response leads to...
Sweet.
except possibly smoothing away stuff. Anti's choice administration officials directed
Okay.
their labs.
That's 2. Should do good by us. Alright,
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery, and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? Architect, forgive me. You're right. This is all my fault. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Anti's choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. No? How grand! Then we are already in alignment. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
What is this?
Looks like the traders are holed up in the monastery.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
I
much
need
for piety.
bullets. There we go. Now, let's make sure. Yeah, we're gonna leave that one on.
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Huh. Okay. They just took off. Let's look around a little bit, see what we can find.
Think when we kick his head in, it'll be simple enough for him to understand?
We are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. Time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the Order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen. Claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen.
Where was that dispenser at? Is it in here? I need a lockpick. Don't don't need a mag pick, I need a lock pick. Well, maybe one's up here.
Claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
This works. Well, I don't see any. Okay. Oh well. Maybe we can, excuse me, maybe we can, find one eventually. Just keep on moving. Hey, what is that? Kinetic beam. Hey, a trauma kit. Those things are always welcome.
Avoid it all. Roger always said he wanted his body Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect. Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Seers claimed?
But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan.
Commander.
Back in business.
Confirmed.
Practicing some battlefield medicine. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. My aftermarket parts are prime.
You are immaterial to advancing the plan.
This looks a lot like those N-Ray junction boxes. Still got the scanner on you?
Found another one. Damn it.
I'll find my next
I knew
victim.
there'd be a high
I mean, a
probability
hostile
of
combatant.
fighting, but I didn't think. Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later.
Well, yes, that. Also, not everyone will share our vision of the planet. Aggressively, we
Recharge for mayhem.
Nothing to hit.
This one's always crabby. Popping my either restore my life or avenge my death.
And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating
Who needs
sun.
to die?
Architect's perspiring brow if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time.
Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 Thesis on determinism then.
Imprisoned? Goodness, no. We are anchorites for the Order, child. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific precept and theory. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
Lack of a door, for starters.
You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge.
That just looks like absolute torture what these two are doing.
Then it's a good thing you're standing on that side of the window, isn't it?
The search for answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards. Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some Order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave. You'd be welcome to one or the other. I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. More or less, Seer Wiley put the question to us last week. Naturally, the problem of interference versus non-interference led us to a broader discussion of war's overall necessity. Oddly, he has not returned for his solution, which is just as well since we remain divided on an answer, though I'm confident we'll get there.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the Rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the Rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama. You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer, but do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way. I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though. I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon. Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Oh, whoops. I didn't know I botched another one. That's alright though. Not perfect.
Let me handle this.
We'll be 2 minutes from it.
Commission.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the Abbot, but I have complaint.
Alright, let's keep on going.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Let's see. Person was in their skivvies, surprised they had anything.
Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the Abbot's quarters.
How selfless of him to safeguard this finery for his people's own good.
What else we got? The fuck is this thing? Okay.
Humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries. Stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails? Why, they're in
Alright, let's see, what is this? Mag picks. Nope. There we go.
Bishop Basar has failed this order as a preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace in the minds of Auntie's choice.
Oh, who's this? They're dead, whoever they are. Alright, workbench. I don't need a mag pick, I need a lock pick. Okay. Okay. Let's look around. What is this? Assault rifle. Okay.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards. What were we talking about again? I prefer to kill my enemies first, innocent hostages later.
Look, whatever the Seer and DeVries are doing, we'll have time to sort it out later. These folk don't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
Good. Then let's get to freeing them.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
There is high probability. Wiley dropped it here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender.
He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in research.
Well, that's one place to put a safe. Reckon it's part of Wiley's puzzle somehow.
trouble in.
Hostile corporate takeovers. Brand-based invest fools.
It's a brawl! Draft's back in business.
Moving up to it.
Prescription filled. Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Punishing me.
Not seeing a shot. Gravislaw's angry. This thing's got a mean streak.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
I like that helmet. Alright, so
Seems we've effectively begun their puzzle. Idiots. They obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on.
Chief, didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the coin press machine!
I still say it would have saved time for us to just kill the hostages ourselves.
Thank you, stranger. It should be okay here for now. Stay wise. For all of us.
This must be where they keep the pointless works on existence the anchorites are eager to waste their short lives debating.
Anything I could get. They both wanted a book. Maybe the other one's down here and I just missed it. fuck do I get in there? It looks pretty. Alright, well, let's just go back and give this lady her book. That thing just cracks me up. Can I go this way? No. Now I'm lost.
Answer a listener query, which I will now pose.
When a student fails, why, their instructor, of course. Rishik Basar has
failed. Yeah, I am straight lost. bet that's the fucking book I need right there. I bet that's it. Supposed to give me some armor and stuff. Now, where are they? Where are those two at? There they are. I think that's them, isn't it? No. Oh. That's pretty cool. Got that. We can pick that up too. Damn it. Okay, now I am just fucking lost. I cannot find my way around this to save my life. So we came up from where? From what wasn't here. That leads back up. It's out through here. This is where we came from. Alright. Possibly.
When a student fails, why their instructor, of
Okay, that's that dude's. I can't go anywhere there. Let's go back across here. Lord, it's going to be like an hour of me doing this. Just running around trying to find where these damn books go. No.
And who do we blame when a student fails?
Oh, I am just good and right lost. Okay. They were up here, weren't they, somewhere? No, let's... Ugh.
No.
Test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails?
Yes.
Never mind, Commander. Aggressor at hand.
Ref's raring to go. Medical bag out. You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.